Now then, guys, it's been a while. You haven't seen this one. This is Grace, but you have seen this one being the van, the VW Transporter T5.1, which actually was my house and essentially Grace's house for the last 3 or 4 months of last year. And it's basically a double bed that I'm driving around. So today's the day that's going to change, because what are we doing, G?
I think we better show them. So this is what we've been working with. Essentially just a double bed in the back. And then this is where we've been eating our meals and cooking, preparing food. As you can see, it flips up like that, and there's our little fridge. It served us well for the meantime, but we're ready for some actual living quarters.
So as Grace was saying in regards to the cooking area, this was what we were working with. Just this little table, some cheap lino on, because I love spilling stuff. I'd slap a hot chocolate on, forget all about it, an eruption would occur and I'd be dealt with a sticky mess, so it just made it a lot easier. And what I'd do is, if it was nice and sunny, I'd be where Grace is stood right now, and I'd have the stove there. If it was chucking it down, I did recently have a single swivel seat here, so I'd just turn the stove around, I'd be able to swivel the seat around and be able to cook inside nice and dry. Now recently I have changed that out for this double seat. It allows my lad, Grace and myself to be at front, meaning we can get rid of this double seat at the back once we do this conversion. Anyway, let's get this all stripped out. It's actually so thick, isn't it?
It weighs a lot.
I forgot how much foam I actually put in here, because when I was living out of it, it was my back was just in bits. Because it's not a proper mattress, is it? It is just foam. So although it's comfy for the short term, long term, it just doesn't support you the same way as a mattress at home would.
You are 32.
Am I? I don't know.
32.
Am I?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You're born in 1994.
Oh, yeah.
You're 32. It was just your birthday.
You know it's bad when you forget how old you are. Anyhow, when I first bought this van, I wanted a bed, but I didn't want to spend any money because I'm northern, I'm stingy as anything. So pallet wood was what I drove around looking for. Broke it all up, horrendous job, don't advise, don't encourage. And although it's done the job for the last year or whatever, it is just massive. It weighs a ton, it's very clumsy, clunky, and you don't really make use of the space. And with a small van like this, every inch counts, if you know what I mean. So let's get the wood out and start planning and rejigging and cutting some wood. I lift it over that corner. So with it being 2 halves, fit to size of the van, it hasn't been screwed into the wall or floor. And that's the only thing that I feel like we might come across with the new build, is things aren't going to be attached, things aren't going to be made to size, because I want some floor space for activities during the day. I want to be able to swing a cat and whatever. So that might be something we'll have to scratch our heads together when we get to, because me and Grace are just winging this. Like, we're not sort of too clued up with it. I've had a go at things, hence this beautiful professional piece of art, but yeah, for the most part we're just winging it. So now we've got it all out, I realise it's in much need of a sweep. Got leisure battery at the side, which is obviously, that's not obvious, is it? Everything out, I'm fully aware it is in new edition. Fuck that shit, due cost for a sweep, kill EP. Right, now we've got the lat out. The lat out? Oh my god, the lot out. We've got everything out, it's in due cost. No.
So now we've got everything out.
You can see we're in due course for a nice little sweepy poo. It is a mess in here underneath the bed, just can't get to it. So we'll give it a sweep. Leisure battery is still in, as you can see, which is staying there. What I am thinking of actually doing is making some sort of like a unit, like sort of drawers, dresser, some type thing to conceal that. And I'm out of breath. We have just spent far too long looking for a tape measure. So now we've found it. We're going to get me timber and we're going to make a frame for the bed. Right, so we've come across our first issue of probably many. So this is a curvy van, it turns out. There's a curvature here, meaning with us wanting our bed as close to the boot as possible, making the most of the room we have, we're going to have to cut ourselves a little bit of a curvature in the wood of like the base of the bed. Easy said than done for me. As I said, I'm not a joiner, so I'm going to absolutely wing this. Right, I'm going to take myself to the jigsaw, sort that out while Grace
takes these table brackets off, which weren't in use, and they're just sat up in here and they're taking up too much room, so they've come off.
God, do you think it's funny?
Get out of my fucking face.
So basically, I've done it the wrong bloody way. It's going to go this way, but Jordan thought that way would be better. Obviously, useless. Right, another piece of wood. Second time, lucky, got the curvature the actual right way this time. And we're happy with that. He's done this before.
Yeah, absolutely hasn't.
When it was insulated by a previous person who owned it and talking shit, that's not necessary. Oh my god, do you want to talk about the fucking way it was manufactured, mate? This is what I do on a vlog. I try and tell a fucking life story in one shot. Right, okay. This is exactly the size of the sofa we're going to have going forward. So I'm going to fix it together, and then at some point I'm going to peel this rubber matting up because there is actually wooden beams running across, which is the way I'm thinking of fixing everything together. Don't laugh, this is going well. This is not my first take, can you believe? Whereas on this side we've got another problem, which is these where the bench / seat used to go into. Now I'm not going to get rid of them, there probably is a way, but I'm not going to faff with it. So what it means is I'll just have to bring the bottom of the base further up, cut ourselves some legs. Oh. It's mental, isn't it? It's actually bizarre.
Can't even fucking say that. Cut ourselves some legs.
That was a faff about, and I'll tell you exactly what this little thing is all for. Exactly what this is for. I'll show you exactly what that is for.
And he'll show you exactly what this is for.
This little thing here allows the other leg to sit nicely. Yep, split.
What has?
That would, again.
Well, it can fuck off.
It's fine, it's fine. It should be fine.
It's so dramatic.
It's pathetic, isn't it? Oh, Grace, tell us what we've done wrong.
So we've just spent half an hour making sure this is securely glued, nailed, screwed into this corner to realise we don't need to do that because fucking batten's up here, innit?
And this needs to be square, but we couldn't get
It's
that.
not square, it's diagonal, love.
Diagonally. So we couldn't get it into the corner of this van because remember the curvature.
Of my life.
So we're using this length as a guide to figure out exactly where this offcut, this extension needs to actually go. Mark it where I want the screws to go in. We'll get that out of the way, mate. Mate, oh. I keep calling her mate and she absolutely hates it. She's like, not your mate. Right, get over here now.
So what we do? Can't breathe.
We're fired.
No.
So that is essentially day one. We've managed to get the frame of the bed up, which is a win. It's, like I said, more than we thought we were going to do tonight. 9:15. It's not too bad.
I'm tired.
See you in the morning.
Lord, you told me long ago, ever see?
Good morning.
We've had a bit of a brainstorm.
See this frame that we were faffing about with last night? We're scrapping that. We've got a better idea. So we just popped to the shops, got ourselves some nice straight lengths of timber for the bed.
Some 12mm ply.
And some drill bits. Right.
Good ones.
You can tell it was dark or we were really tired because this is cockeyed to anything. We've used bits of timber that we had kicking about that just turns out aren't straight at all. So let's get it out. The amount of faff we did with this. So measurements have been made, pilot holes have been drilled, and then the lengths of buttons will go from one headboard to the footboard, and we've essentially got ourselves the bed.
I'm not saying the
We don't need to tell them how long that's just taken us as well, do we? They don't need to know.
Gosh, talk.
Finally. It'd be rude not to get bed in before we get slats in, just to have a little look. So there is a slight gap with the bed here where the wheel arch sits. Now we could have gone right up flush, but it would have brought it up higher, meaning less headroom. So we opted for a little bit less floor space. So we have ourselves 4 offcuts from the lengths of wood that we bought this morning, which are going to actually perfectly work as the legs of the pull-out part of the bed, which is exactly what we're making now. So we're going to cut them to size and it's getting exciting.
So as you can see, we've got our foundations for our pull-out bed in place. We've had to have a bit of a rejig down here because, as you can see, the seat holders are blocking this from being pulled out streamline. So we've had to put that in the middle. Once we've got this screwed in, this will slide out and sit nicely against this one. Oh, thank God.
So my boss has kind of given me a load of bed slats. That saved me a job of buying and finding them, and the only thing I need to do now is cut them to the width of my bed. So what we need to make sure with the slats is that they're staggered, and what I mean by that is, as you can see, there's like little steps. And that's so when it's pulled out, each side of the bed has enough slats. So we're going to lay them across the bed and get them screwed in.
Them want to be abused.
And here we are. Job is done. We've essentially got ourselves. Hang on, whoa. This is the big drum roll moment. This is the big drum roll moment. They can't see properly. Let them see properly. The whole bed comes. We definitely need to fix it into the ground, but
Oh, it actually
We
works.
have ourselves a slap. Why is that struggling?
Right, hold on.
Oh, there's an issue. Of course there's a fucking issue. So we are thinking it's the bottom slat because it's a little bit bowed where the others are absolutely fine. Hopefully. But the only other thing I'm having an issue with is the fact that when this bed is pulled out, it is going to be sitting on one of these bloody things again, which means we'd have to like do a little do you know what I mean? So me and Grace were having an argument earlier about where this leg should go. I was saying it should go here, so it's nice and flush and square with the bed. She was going, no, it should be here, alongside the back one. I was like, no, it doesn't need to be. Yeah, it does, because these things again are being a pain in my ass. So these heavy duty screws are also being a pain in my ass because this one's come out just about. This one, however, cross-threaded shit. It's not coming out, so it's the only way. Right, you've missed it all because Grace thought I was done with the scene when I wasn't because I was about to do the action. So you missed the action, but I grinded it off. I've scorched the wood. But what's the most important thing in the takeaway from this is the screw's gone. Right, let's move the leg now. Hallelujah, it's done.
Once that was done with, it was time for Jordan to make a start on the base for the bed, because what we found is the bed's getting stuck on the rubber matting when we're pulling it out, so this just makes it a bit easier to slide out. We then had to make some feet for the legs of the pull out, because now the bed's ended up higher than what it needs to be. And whilst Jordan was screwing them in, I made a pretty little love heart. The next mission was pulling up the van flooring, because now we had to get some bolts in to secure the bed to the van. Lining these up was an absolute nightmare. I'm in tears.
That honestly just took us far too long to get them bolts in the mat, then up through the bed, and then to find out that the bed's not going to slide with a bolt in the way, is it? Here's one I made earlier. What's it for, mate? I'll show you what it's for. It's to box away the leisure battery with a little door for access. Do you know what I mean? Come on, please just fit. Obviously it doesn't fit. Obviously. Right, now I've cut that off. I'm just going to give it a quick sanding like I've done the rest of it. Right, I've cut myself a corner out so it fits better against the plastic of the van. And then I've got myself a little leg just to give it a little bit of extra support, obviously. In that corner where there's no wall. We're in and we fit. Now, obviously, as you can see with my woodwork, I like it rustic. I say that, basically, I just can't get the measurements right, but there's a little gap there. The door itself is a bit, I need a knob on it actually, don't I? But yeah, it's a bit rustic itself. Anyway, let's get this screwed in. So what I've done is I've put a slat across here to screw into the bed, basically. Voila, I'm pretty happy with that. It's decent, isn't it? Out of sight, out of mind, but easy access if you need it. Do need to get a knob on there. I might use this crafted heart that Grace did the other day, but we'll speak to her and see what she thinks. But either way, it's nice and sturdy. Get a coffee on there. We're happy.
Really chucking me out.
What do you reckon, dude?
Wait, where's the pillow?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Dad, can I do this bit?
Will you sort us a pillow out?
Yeah. If we just do this
Yeah.
and get up here
Uh-huh.
and put that there.
Oh, is that what I've missed? That's it, there's one. Yeah! You're so good at this. Go on, let's get it down, yeah. So I've decided a single screw isn't as good as a double screw in the slats, because when I'm pulling the bed in and out, it's actually sort of like going like this and not aligning itself when I go to push it back in. So that's what I'm doing. Meanwhile, Grace is... You start shred.
To put this on the cabinet, because as Jordan said earlier, he was going to run this past me, and I think it's a great idea.
Oh yeah, we're liking that, aren't we?
Made with love.
Oh, I'm pretty happy with that, aren't you?
Yeah, it's looking good.
So that's going to be the first of potentially many episodes, depending on how lucky we get with not making any more errors. But knowing me and G, there'll probably be a fair few. What? Oh, it's going really well, don't it? See you in the next one.